Good afternoon, it's Mike Starkie, the elected Mayor of Copeland, and I'm stood here in Peddler's Bar, which is within the new bus station development that you'll have seen quite a lot of and read quite a lot about quite recently. I'm joined by Michael Pemberton, who's the Chief Executive of Britain's Energy Coast, who have developed this project, and I'll chat to Michael as we have a little bit of a look around and get some visual shots of what a fantastic development this is. Michael, coming out of the easing of restrictions begins next week, and simultaneously we're going to get the opening of the bus station. Do you just want to give us an overview of what this means to Beck and to Whitehaven?
I think what it means to Whitehaven and the community of Whitehaven is massive. I think if you wanted to have a sign of welcoming people back to some degree of normality, then the bus station is not going to do that. We've been busy during COVID, as you can see, and everyone involved in this project has been time to a point. But this is the best way of being able to get people back into the town to enjoy the things that this town has to offer.
So this is obviously the bar, but this is the part of the bus station that the majority of Whitehaven will see. Clearly the people who work here have the benefit of both. But fantastic, and some of the artwork looks absolutely remarkable.
Well, it's amazing. We wanted to keep the industrial feel here right throughout the entire building. I think the bar, they were commissioned by we commissioned a New York artist who used to live here in Whitehaven. We tracked her down. And those pieces, they're all hand painted. They're not a mural or anything like that. They're all hand painted arts work, and they're brilliant, really super. Well, you can see that's done throughout the whole of the bar. If I can introduce you to Craig.
Hi Craig, how are you doing?
Hi Mike.
Craig is the director for Osprey, and Osprey have been the organisation who have been invited to take on this opportunity, and it's their imagination, their creativity that's going to bring the bar element to life. And Craig, welcome.
Thank you.
Do you want to talk about what we've got to offer?
Yep, absolutely. So the Peddler is a 120-seat all-day dining bar operation. We hope it's a great addition to the Whitehaven scene. I don't know if you've looked around with your video, but you can see the bar's literally just been installed. You can see it's an open plan kitchen, quite different. The whole ethos of the Peddler is that everything that we have, it's locally sourced where possible. The menus are ever changing. We try to source from great local, whether it's the butchers in the marketplace at Whitehaven, the vegetable suppliers who've been there forever. We're delighted that they're both engaged with us. And the whole idea of the Peddler is that everything you come, it's freshly sourced, it's sustainable, it's local foods and drinks in a great environment, and we just really look forward to get going.
This building in itself, it's creating local employment as well, directly as well as indirectly. Michael, can you tell us about initially the number of jobs you're creating?
Well, 30 directly here through Craig and the team, and actually they are probably reduced numbers based on restrictive elements of dining, if you like. So in a normal circumstance, you could probably have expected 50, 60 jobs to be created.
Absolutely. So we had 35 new inductees last night. So we've got 35 employees in the Peddler.
So, should we just take a walk around, guys? Now we can get some shots of the kitchen that Craig was talking about. So we have Andrew here, the open plan kitchen. Open there is Michael, is this artwork on the wall? This has all been hand-painted. They're not prints, are they?
No. They're all hand-painted. Took many hours to do. As I said a month ago, then for the New York artists who usually live here and track them down. But they are. They're so huge. I mean,
and the tree just adds perfectly to the
particularly those over 3,000 likes that are in the process of going on. I think it adds such a it's great for sampling. It's just it adds an added level of
And what's the capacity in here?
There's 120 covers. Again, in the current restrictions, that can increase in the future. So we look forward to hopefully a month or so of the current restrictions, and then the capacity should increase again.
So there's a real desire to appeal to families here as well, isn't it?
100%. So one of the cornerstones of our whole project here is weekend brunch, some family Sunday lunch. We've got some things that are quite unique. We're going to serve whole roasts to the table. So then the idea is the family are involved, they're carving away at the meat, sharing the vegetables. That's the same at the weekend. So the idea is the children come along, they make the muesli, they do whatever they want to do. And we're trying at the weekend to make it a real family-centred, real family-oriented approach.
Excellent. And Mike, in terms of the regeneration of Whitehaven, this is a real springboard, isn't it?
I think the bus station, if we do not capitalise on the bus station, we have failed spectacularly. And I'm saying that as an organisation, but I'm also saying that as a community. How we've been able to breathe life into what was in essence a decaying building and an eyesore is spectacular. And we've worked with many partners, local partners, to realise that, whether it be from Noor, the architects, right through to Thomas Armstrong in terms of their delivery. But we see this as just a step in the regeneration aspirations of Whitehaven. So Whittles will be next, the hotel site, the big data campus on Mark House. These are all indicators of growth and prosperity that we want to bring. So yeah, just a start.
I think that's an important point to make. It's, what we're seeing here is the product of local labour and locally acquired materials. And then, Craig, that's something you're looking to maintain with your food offering going forward.
100%. A very local supply chain for us. That's almost all things food. Wines are sourced from a local merchant. Everything that we try to is as local as possible. Yes.
Okay, thanks very much, guys. So, hopefully this will just give you a glimpse of the, the fantastic surroundings. The people will be able to socialise and work and bring the families over coming weeks. 25th of May is the opening day, and it's kind of Whitehaven are easing restrictions and opening with a bang.
Absolutely.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.